Oliver, the new engine, had worked busily with Duck, Percy, and Thomas. They pulled passengers and trucks. The trucks gone used to being pulled by Percy, Duck, and Thomas. But made fun of Oliver. They made fun of him in the yards and caused accidents on his travels. On his most recent adventure, the cars broke loose while going up an incline. They snapped loose and hurried down the line over engines and other trucks that crashed over Henry's tender. The cleanup process took a while, so Toby had viewed it all. Oliver felt sorry for Henry and worked the hardest to get the mess cleaned up. He explained the situation to Duck. I feel that these cars are doing this to me on purpose. Trucks are always like this, Oliver. They're troublesome. But I've seen Thomas go over the incline smoothly with the same trucks as mine. Makes no sense. Percy puffed in. I was eavesdropping. Again, asked Toby. This keeps going, there'll be no trust between us, and stormed away. Maybe you're in need of a change, continued Percy. Maybe you could pull the mail for me tonight. Goodness gracious, Percy, I don't think you should suggest a thing to our newcomer, Oliver. Oliver was persistent. Do the coaches have faces? No, just like the Express. Oliver smiled. Maybe it's time for a change, after all, concluded Oliver. Suit yourself. I should hurry. My passengers shall be late. I'll show you the trail, Oliver. Very well, and they left the platform. Night fell, and Oliver headed towards the station. He buffered to the coaches. Tom Tipper looked at the engine. Well, Percy been to the fitters? No. Percy let me take the mail because I needed a change. Tom laughed. All right. Quickly, you do not want to upset Postmaster Hank. Percy has told me all about it. I'd best be off now. Oliver made great time. However, a deep fog covered some points. The signalman had become drunk and passed out. The pointers were wrongly switched and headed towards doomed journey. Oliver ventured into a familiar area. I feel like I've been here before. All of a sudden, Diesel spurred up. Well, what brings you back to the scrap barns, old Ollie? We're in the scrapyard? I had a feeling I had been here before. Two Diesels began to puff up next to Diesel. Oliver, I'd like to introduce you to my henchmen, Spamcan and Bowler. Hello, we missed you, said Spamcan. And now we're going to take you back to where you belong, said Diesel. Except this time, we'll have you stayed put off the rails. Oliver worried. Bowler buckled himself behind Oliver's brake van. His driver and fireman scurried to shut off their motors, but the Diesels were unsuccessful. All of a sudden, 3 Diesels appeared from the scrap shed and quickly stopped the Diesels in their tracks. One of the Diesels pushed Spamcan off the rails so he wouldn't be able to do anything. The other Diesel pushed Diesel right into the transfer table so he would be off the rails. Bowler struggled to get Oliver into the scrap shed as quick as possible. The Diesel that pushed Spamcan pulled Bowler away, and the leader of the good Diesels pushed Oliver out of the scrapyards. The green Diesel pushed Oliver to the points. Stay out of the scrapyards, or we'll go through the same scrapyard fumble again. Just a friendly tip. Thanks, and who are you, just out of curiosity? I'm Bear, he said, as he backed into the scrapyards. Hopefully we shall meet again someday soon. Now, If only Postmaster Hank wouldn't be mad at me. And Oliver hurried off to please the pissed off postmaster.